That was fun. Fun time.
All
Started
right,
it.
welcome to the Pirates of Drinax. We will be picking up where we left off last week. These guys are hot on the trail of all sorts of interesting stuff here. They are trailing the uh, the weapons that were used when assassins attempted to not they're assassins, yes, but I mean certainly not professional. These guys were definitely amateurs. But they have the weapons, and they tracked them to Janus and found out that they were purchased on accounts for, assigned to Prince Richter Grihai and the Grihai movement. And they also learned that there was a ship known as Porthang that recently was on Janus and loaded up with a whole bunch of crates, likely filled with weapons, but not confirmed. And it was enough to fill its cargo hold. And Porthang is a subsidized merchant, a Type R fat trader, and so that's a lot of guns. And they, being jump one, they are heading back down the main. And so these guys have jumped to Caldos, where they also have some leads. And so that is where we will be picking up. But before we get started, we would like to thank one of the friends of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. And tonight we would like to thank Fable Beard Company. Fable Beard Company makes wonderful beard products such as oils, balms, butters, beard wash, co-wash. I think they still have a spray-on cologne. Just a number of really great products. They also have a women's line under the FableBeauty.com domain. And all of their products on both sides are fantasy characters. And so tonight I'm actually wearing the Hero Beard Balm. It smells of a light pipe tobacco and cologne. But they have many different scents that I recommend going through and looking at the scent profiles. And I'm sure that you'll find one that you would like. If you are a first-time purchaser, they do have a buy one, get one option. So if you log into fablebeardco.com and create an account, you can put 2 beard oils into your cart, and when you check out, use the code FIRST in all capital letters, and that will get you your second beard oil for free. We also have a merch store via Zazzle. We've got t-shirts and buttons. In fact, the pirate flag from the Pirates of Drinax is available on a t-shirt and a button made by the wonderful Cameron, who plays Captain Beth. We've got hoodies that are have black and white sketches of the characters from our Saturday Braunhaven game. There's all manner of stuff on there. And 100% of the proceeds from that store goes directly back into the channel, which helps us cover costs like our Roll20 subscription and Incarnate, which I have been using a lot lately. And so, yeah, if you want to help us out, please go get yourself a t-shirt and a button, and we really appreciate everything you do for us. All right, so Caldos, so are you, I mean, you jumped. Was there anything in particular that you guys were doing for your week in jump?
Trying to fix Ting's brain after we broke it a little bit last week.
True.
Yeah.
What did we break a little bit?
We had him stare out the window during jumpspace, and he had a psychotic break because it went on for way too long.
Cool. Can I do that?
Sure. It's your turn, man. Everybody gets one. We all fucked up our rolls and didn't learn anything, but I think there may have been a way to see something cool.
Yeah, my whole week was staring out there. I'm fucking going to be on edge through whole Caldor. I think I'm going to roll random sanity checks to do crazy shit.
Yeah, so, yeah, Ting, during the week, Ting is on, he's done better since Beth, sedated him for a while and kind of put him on some antipsychotics. But You know, he's
Join
still
the club, dude. Antipsychotics are the way to go.
he's still on edge and like jumpy in jump space. Like you'll notice Tank will stop and he'll listen. Like maybe he hears something on the outside of the ship, and you know, um, and then he'll go back to doing whatever it was he was doing. Then he'll stop again and listen. But um, for the most part, he gets through it, and he seems to be slowly getting better throughout the week. But you guys come out at Caldos, and I don't remember.
So he's just like Shatner watching the mechanic out there working on the engine.
Right? Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Probably gonna have to kill Prince Greyhigh now.
You certainly have a good excuse.
I do. I stared out in jump space all week, and then I came home and I felt the need to assassinate the prince for the good of all life as we know it.
Let's see. Okay, so you guys come out and jump into the Caldos system. And Caldos is, I mean, yeah, this is on the main, so it's going to be probably fairly busy. Where's my other book?
We're still gonna roll in with a fucking oh man, I'm gonna go with a passive ping on
Okay.
the transponder. You got to see us to ping us, and
Okay.
if you don't see us, there's no reason for you to know we were here. So, yeah.
Are you going to go with a? Are you going to go active sensors or leave them on passive?
I'm going to do passive at first and see if anything jumps out. I mean, right now we have the element of surprise. I've got a tank, and I got a 13 on the scan.
Okay.
There we go. That's my pre-sensor. We just got to jump stuff, and God, I know what I've got to do in order to get my sanity back. Is I have to hunt down and murder an entire crew while I'm in jump space. That's the only way.
Too bad, dude. You're going to be waiting a long time.
Oh no, you just got to get on a ship that's about to jump in space and then hunt them motherfuckers down as they're, you got to successfully get on a ship. I guess we had bad rolls last time, and the tea party didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
I think they rolled like a 12 or some stupid shit, and he made them all cyborged out.
Okay, so these guys,
We see 7 battle cruisers.
Right. Yes. You don't detect anything there. You're picking up normal inter-system traffic, but Caldos is on the Sindalian Main. So, I mean, all of these worlds, it could be any second there could be something coming through. I mean, it's not unusual for a ship to just suddenly pop in and pop out. Yeah. So, now Caldos itself, you know that Caldos is a desert world. It has a population of about 800 million. It's capable of mid-tech manufacturing, and so it has a ready-made market for technological goods. It does have a Class B starport, and it brings in a lot of imports for bulk items like food and chemicals that would be necessary to assist their agriculture. A lot of their agriculture obviously is going to be in agrodomes or underground because of the fact that it is a desert planet.
That sounds like Randolph.
Let's actually.
That's where we're. That's the planet Randolph comes from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. It is about 8,000 kilometers in diameter. Very thin atmosphere, between 0.1 to 0.42 in pressure.
You don't want to go out without a breather.
0 to 5% water on the world. So it is a true
Pretty
desert.
dry.
Yeah, it is quite dry. Yeah, about 800 million inhabitants. Law level 7. Or I'm sorry, government 7. So there is balkanization. So there are multiple factions, no central authority, and there are rival governments that compete for control of the world. I don't necessarily know that compete for control of the world is the correct answer. They probably compete for territory and governmental lines. But there is only one major starport, and so that's kind of a neutral ground for them. And then holy smokes, they are law level 9. All weapons and armor is banned outside the starport.
I don't give a fuck.
But they are tech level 6.
Yeah, I mean, 6. Yeah, they're not gonna. What are they gonna do?
They don't have a central government, so yeah,
I'm
be
not
hard
fucked
to.
up about it.
Right.
This is the place where I wish I had my fucking robot.
Yeah.
So, what is your plan? They do have a very limited capacity high port. Again, like most of the high ports towards this end of the main, it's basically a series of floating warehouses. So all of the good stuff's going to be on the ground at the town port.
I guess they're trying to track down where the contract to take us out originated. Right.
So you know a couple of things about Caldos. You know, or you've been told that there are a lot of mercenary contracts that are being hired out of Caldos. The other thing that you've been told is that you've been told that this is the obvious stop for the poor thing, which was the major distributor or cargo ship of these weapons that you got from Trojan Hardware. And speaking of that, hold on here. That was the. I gotta look it up. That was the. Oh, this is the infantry weapons package that you purchased in order to get information. And this is everything that was in that package. No, it's all tech level 8. So it's not anything to be really excited about, but I mean, you know, it's still kind of cool. And you guys have seen something. You've seen what you believe could be the output of that that light anti-armor weapon before. And where you saw that was the the Ihati prince's ship that went down on the name of that planet. It was
Oh yeah, the rocket launch. That's right.
yes, Thebes.
Interesting. So, do we want to try to track down? Do we want to start by looking for the prince, or do we want to look for something else first? What's our plan here?
We have a calling card to come get a job, and we got to think that's the same motherfuckers that we tried to dose, and they ended up laughing at us. But they gave us the calling card when they thought we were cool before I tried to do some bullshit. But there's that. We could look for the ship, the poor prize or whatever the
poor
fuck.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we can look for that. Man, we could cause global chaos and drop a rock from space and make this whole place fucked.
That is true.
You're gonna piss off the sandworms.
We could crowd. There's always crowding.
I'm just saying, I mean, you know, like Expanse style, get like an asteroid or something and put some rockets on it and aim and just aim it, you know, when it's got to be big enough to make it through the thin atmosphere here. It'll nail that planet and make a big dust cloud and knock off the atmosphere. I mean, it would do bad things.
Yeah. It's really dry, so yeah, it probably takes forever for shit to settle.
Oh, if we could hit the starport with an asteroid.
Yes. So, yeah, I mean, so are you just setting course for Caldos, and you know, what thrust are you setting it for? How fast do you want to get there?
Leisurely pace, normal.
We don't really have any ships around us.
Not that you're detecting now.
We'd go active.
Okay.
10. I just want to know what's around us before we start cruising about. You know, things. You know, if they're like us floating around here, they'll give you an anal probe before you even know they're there. And
well, that sounds so good.
Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate it.
Yes,
that's just like the thing Chris saw on the side.
I was just gonna say, is it gonna be with the brass knuckles Jesus butt plug with dual taco holders? No weirdos. $15 or best offer. No weirdos. I know what I've got here. No lowballers. So, you do pick up another ship. Very, very far out. $70,000 clicks. Way out past the red line. Past distant. So far out, you're only able to get very minimal information on active. You're aware that it's there. That's about it.
I'll keep an eye on it as we move closer to Caldos.
Well, we're actually hunting a ship here, though. I mean, we have no idea what size it is at all?
No, you're getting, like, this far out, you have minimal information that's coming back on your sensors. You're aware that it's there. That's about it. I would think that you're probably aware of its heading and direct, or, you know, where it's going. And it is heading for the main world.
All right. Well, there you go, Captain. We'll get close enough soon enough. We get going to the same place.
Should we make an intercept course? Or should we just head to the planet?
they're heading to the planet. It'll be fine. If it's the poor thing, then it'll definitely land there because their job is to shuttle weapons, and all the mercenaries that are getting hired are here and they need their weapons. So they get the job, then poor thing drops off the weapons, and then they go do their job, right? That's the way I thought it.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. I mean, we could fall in behind them and they'd never even know we're there.
Yeah. They probably don't give a shit if it's just for a trader. If it's something else, then I don't fucking know. But if they're heading for the main world, then we'll meet them there. It's okay.
Yeah. They have no idea that you even exist. So, you're just heading for the main world then?
I believe so.
Okay. So, yeah, so you've got, this thing will do thrust 6. It'll do 6 Gs. How hard are you pushing it for the main world?
4.
Okay.
That's not crazy, is it? That seems like a comfortable pace.
It leaves you 2 to react and fuck around with if something happens, you know.
Absolutely.
And a Death Star suddenly shows up in front of us.
Well, then we jump. Hit the jump button.
Not a plan. That's not a moon.
Plan that jump button. The one with the big J.
No, don't shoot my planet.
We have no astrogation, but yes, we could.
I don't
jump
give a fuck.
randomly.
We'll just slam it down. The one time we misjumped, it was when I rolled for you.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You're too naive, princess.
I was using his character sheet. I just made the shittiest roll possible a long time ago.
Tatooine is too far away. We won't get any ruse.
We'll go there. Everything will be fine. So you're looking at about 44 hours of travel time to get to the main world.
We can rotate Gregor and Captain Beth piloting, right?
Yeah, you could. So are you gonna set up watches for the sensors and continue to monitor this other ship?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, if I guess if we're doing the rotate, you know, then Keith will have to either hang out with Service Bot running sensors or he runs sensors while Gregor drives on the B ship. Can you do that shit, Keith?
Let's see. I don't have sensors.
So I was incorrect. Caldos does have a well-equipped small Class B orbital starport, and the different states of the world each seem to have their own rather modest downport on the planet. And the high port is not owned by any of the world governments, but it is run by a private concern with the rather bland title of the Caldos Starport Corporation. And this is where this high port is where all the traffic is going.
Okay, that's where we need to be then.
And so you have a lot of ships that are docked at this port that are moving along the Imperial Florian trade route. So some of these ships are heading, if they have the capability of making that jump to Gap to the next main, then they are heading to the Florian League. Others are with the same capability have made their way back, and Caldos is a rather major stopover for them.
Okay. Well, man, they don't have a government. They have a company. And they have a high port, and it's a very strategic stop. So
one of the... And that was kind of on this other map here. So one of the things that you'll see is that there are a couple of planetoid belts. This particular one, the closest planetoid belt, actually shares the same orbital plane as Caldos. So you can imagine that during certain points of the year, the night sky of Caldos gets rather interesting as it passes through sections of this planetoid belt. But there are mining operations in both of these belts, and they feed into a processing facility at the high port. Basically, metal ingots, minerals that are bought and sold at the port on a regular basis. So there is a large amount of industry going on in the Caldos system as a whole. And of course, they have 3 gas giants.
Cool. Okay, good times.
So, Keith, on your watch, go ahead and make a electronic sensors plus intellect or education check.
You can use the service bot if you want. It's got a 2.
Oh, it's fine. I got 10.
Okay. This one. So, as you get a little bit closer throughout the night, the ship that you have been tracking, they're now at very long range, and they have an active transponder, and they are pinging as. Whoops. Button. They are pinging as Handow's ship. It is a Type A2 Hero class far trader.
Another hero class far trader.
These things are a dime a dozen. Probably the 2 most common private freight ships that you're going to run into is going to be the Type A1 Beowulf class free trader and the Type A2 hero class far trader. They are just, there's a plethora of them in numerous configurations.
Okay.
Can I get one for Christmas?
Probably.
I'll let everyone know that this is Handow's ship.
Cool.
Okay.
It looks like the same kind of shit, and it must be carrying bioweapons. Let's go kill it.
Right. It's clearly,
Clearly, it's got bioweapons. Wow.
Still, they are unaware of you. Keith, make a computers plus intellect or education.
Okay. 11.
So you kind of, when you discover, or when you pick up the active ping, you get a blurb that comes up from the local data net. Handow's ship is the captain is a person named Handow the Dealer Venquist, and there is a warrant out, an imperial warrant for Mr. Venquist.
does like if he has like a 3-star rating and we get him, do our stars lower? I mean,
I don't think that's how it works.
It fucking should.
It might give us a little bit of clout with the Imperials, though, if we got him.
Or like bargaining. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, you see him heading towards so you see that he has a active warrant out for his arrest, and the warrant specifically states that that he has operated with a number of different ships.
Interesting.
Do we get all the cool AKAs?
well, if he's got a warrant though, doesn't that kind of in a roundabout way give us permission to pirate them? And I mean, they're like, there's like,
If we arrest him,
yeah, we can arrest them in the name of and take them to Drinax. They got warrants, and it can build clout through Drinax, right?
Maybe.
That's a pretty good point. I think it would work.
Have the crew droid make a sensors plus. Well, I guess it would just be a sensors check. They don't have intellect or education.
It would be, if he's using the sensors, he'll get +4 on the ship's sensors.
Yeah.
So you want me to do it, or?
Yeah,
Your bot,
it's your
right?
bot.
All right. 8.
All right.
So Handow's ship is now at long range, and the crew droid notes that the ship has now powered down and is going into a erratic listing drift.
Ooh, cool. Let's go fuck with it.
This, yeah, the droid will look over at
piques my
Keith
interest.
and be like, "Sir, it appears that the ship is listing into distress. Should we do something, or
Engage.
Yeah,
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 I mean,
yeah.
the ship. So the droid sees this far trader go into a erratic listing drift. It cuts power and slows down, and is just kind of in a tumble, more or less. And
Do you think it's full of
shortly
murder
after
assholes?
that, it starts to broadcast a signal GK.
I don't know.
that's a distress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go help him out and then turn him in.
yeah.
Unless they're all dead and eaten by
Yeah, I
rabbits.
guess we're all getting into general quarters or all at our stations. Is that what we're doing now?
We're probably suiting up and getting ready to
Yeah.
board.
Right. I could talk to them.
To try.
Yeah. You wanna.
Yeah. I want to calm them up.
Okay. So yeah, there's no need for a roll. There's no jamming or anything going on. You make the contact. What are you saying?
Handow's ship. This is the Drinax class. This is the Drinax ship Anubis. We see that you're issuing a distress call. How may we be of assistance?
So he comes by and he says, ahoy, Anubis. He starts laughing. He says, well, he goes, I feel really stupid. He says, well, I've got this really minor problem, but he says it's only minor until you don't have it. And he says my flow regulator has gone bad, and I've known about it for a while, and I just haven't done anything to fix it, and it finally gave out. And now that it has given out, I have no engines, and the only atmosphere in the ship is what has been pumped in.
As he's doing all that, can I roll and see if I think he's lying?
Or like, does Keith know if that's how flow regulators work?
So
Yeah,
Keith,
like push
so
some
Keith
music,
would know
right?
this is a flow regulator would cause these problems, and but
Okay.
Keith would also know that. I mean, this is a 1,000 credit part. It's cheap,
Hmm.
relatively.
So he's like
I mean, and
doesn't have his shit
if you
together,
buy
and
one refurbished or
organized.
used, I mean, you're talking, maybe as low as 400 credits.
So he
But
might be
like, yeah,
poor or disorganized or full of shit.
it's probably a
Yeah.
trap, but we can see, like, well, yeah, go ahead and cancel the distress, because it's really just a beacon for pirates, and we've got an extra. We'll bring it over.
Says excellent, excellent. He says I really I apologize for you having to go out of your way, and he says it's just so ridiculous. He says, but yeah, if you dock, you could leave your airlock open. I would appreciate the fresh air.
Oh yeah, we'll bring you all the air you need, buddy. We're here for you.
So yeah, he invites you guys to dock. Beth, you can go ahead and make a.
Did he deactivate the distress?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, and so you can make a piloting plus dex check. It's a routine check for docking.
13.
Oh yeah, you make that look easy. You come up adjacent and are pulling up and docking.
Can I scan him real hard as we come up in dock?
You certainly can.
I really would like to take a little peek with 11, I especially want to hit him in the fucking, I want to hit him in the area where his flow regulator might be and see if it's really out.
Okay. Well, I mean, his engines are down. You wouldn't be able to tell if an individual part is damaged in any way. But
All right.
let's see here.
How about a nuclear missile?
He doesn't have any nukes.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you most certainly do.
Thought we had 128 of them.
We have them. They're strung out amongst 3 or 4 ships.
So Handow's ship is armed with 2 dual turrets. The top turret has 2 pulse lasers. Bottom turret has a missile rack and a beam laser. You're detecting normal thermal readings, normal EM. So your densitometer. Make a recon plus intellect check.
Do I have any intellect?
9.
Should we all do that?
Well, just because he's the one who ran sensors. So you're going over his ship with your sensors, and because you have the densitometer on that you installed, you can actually look through. You can kind of see into the ship, and you see that his cargo hold is empty, and you don't see anybody else moving around in what would normally be considered like passenger berthing. There are other crew moving around, but that would be normal crew. You note that there's more than the normal fair share, but they all seem to be sticking around where the crew bunks would normally be on an A2. So you know that they're probably double bunking.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But you're not detecting any. You're not. It doesn't look to you like there's any passengers, and it doesn't look like he has any cargo.
That's weird.
He's got a bunch of dudes, no cargo and no passenger. This is a military thing. These motherfuckers are about to jump our ship.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everybody gear up and be like extra super prepared. That's okay.
Let's do the blitzeroni.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
They
go
definitely have better gear than
open
we
that airlock up so they can go, but we'll come through with fucking guns and bots and battle dress, and we'll just start fucking attacking until we arrest. We'll arrest the guy and kill everybody on the ship, and then we'll take the ship.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. We've got a plan.
Let's see. What do I got? I suppose I don't want to use
I'm gonna fucking come in fully loaded with my battle dress and several stun EMP, trank gas, and smoke and frag grenades.
He's low too. I mean, he doesn't have the trank grenades, but yeah. And then I'm planning on being loaded up too. It seems a little suspicious.
Yep, it's best to take the ship over and then ask questions and then go, "Oh, sorry about that. You know, we'll help you hire some new crew. I'm sorry." You know.
any of you want to work at Drinax? Let's see.
Set up here.
Are these guys sound like from up north, these guys. But anyway, are these dudes gathering, or are they just kind of milling about the ship? I mean,
they appear to be. So hold on, I will show you where they are at. Okay, so these guys.
Gotta give them an icon.
Yeah.
So if I remember right, we all got cloak stuff on our battle dress.
They'll know we're coming over. They don't have.
Yeah, they already know you're coming.
So they're screwed.
We're just
They might have battle dress.
Okay, well, fine.
We'll just see how loked out they are. I mean, this ship is not that advanced, so.
Yeah, and if this guy has that many warrants, he's not like the smoothest operator.
I'm not gonna sing because I can't, and I assure you I will fuck the words up.
I don't know anything but the chorus of that song.
That's all I know is I know you say smooth operator several times, and then you be like something something England, Chicago in your ass. Oh, everybody's got names.
Oh shit.
Well, not all of them.
See, really, it's that 65 fucking tons of cargo in the J2 so it can kind of keep up with us?
You always use another ship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's worth 50 mil brand new, so.
Seems like it's probably well maintained, but who knows?
Well, either he's telling the truth and they really have malfunctions, or he doesn't.
Yeah.
So that is what you're seeing through the densitometer of where they all are, and of course, this is the airlock. Number 5 is the airlock.
I assume they have something on.
Well, you know, if they got the airlock and we're just wanting to get all the air from here and breathe it in, because they want that fresh air, why don't we set off a trank grenade before we open the airlock? and as the shit just, kind of, it'll lead the way into the thing. What do you think about that, Dungeon Master?
It's up to you guys if that's what you want to do.
That's what I'd like to do, is just to set off a trank grenade and get me a good fucking cloud of gas in our airlock, and then we open them motherfuckers up and let this good tranquilizing air flow freely on their ship. I was really, really, really neglected of my pharmaceutical duties as a child, and
making up for it now.
Okay. So, what are you doing? You're opening up the airlock and tossing a trank grenade? Is that?
We're going to do it in our airlock. So when they open up our airlock and all of our air, and we're going to pressurize it so that way it'll have force to go in their ship. And so the goal is
over.
Yeah. They've got everything kind of powered down and on basic systems with their little bullshit, and we want to send some trank gas in there just to lead the way, and then you probably want to put a token for my gun, my flying gun.
Yes.
Because it will want to come, and then we'll have the 2 Sindalian death bots staying on the Anubis, and anybody but us that comes through there will be attacked by that will be their command. Someone comes through here, it's not us, fucking kill them, and play children's fucking nursery songs while you do it.
All right, so
like some Teletubby videos projected up on the thing while you just fucking murder.
So okay, so you are lighting off the grenade on your side of the airlock and then opening the door.
Yes, so that way, because they're saying they're low on air, and they really want us to leave our airlock open, to let the air flow through. So, I mean, that's kind of what we're gonna do.
Okay.
But we're giving them trank grass instead of good stuff.
Okay, so now I have to look at this.
His life support has to be powered down even if he's fronting, because we would tell if he had life support, and he's told us he didn't. Right?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
I said his life support is supposed to be powered off at the very best, because he said that they don't have air.
He said that what got pumped into the Atmo was what they were breathing.
Right.
And I mean, the airlock is just going to register whether or not it's working, and it is. I mean, it's just going to cycle what air it's got.
We're going to give him some new air.
Okay, so you open your door, or your side opens, and your trank grenade goes off. But of course, because this is an airlock, it pressurizes, so your gas just fills up your side.
Well, we're gonna walk forward, opening the airlocks and leaving them open, and then turn the pressure up on our side.
Okay, who's going to make the engineering life support plus intellect or education check?
I got life support. Let's see.
I can get a 1 on that.
I have a 1 as well. So, and then my modifier is 2.
Yeah,
I'm better. Okay.
Engineering and what?
Engineering life support plus intellect or education.
And plus 2.
Beth got a 13.
No. Oh, I guess
okay, so so Keith is turning up the air on, or the pressure on your side, which is pushing the gas in. And I'm sorry, you got a 15, you said?
I got a 13.
A 13?
13.
Mm-hmm.
So in about 5 rounds, it will push that trank gas into the airlock. On the other side, the inner airlock door opens, and you see that there is a person standing there wearing light polycarapace armor, and he has a weapon drawn. He is carrying a laser carbine. Everybody roll initiative.
It's on. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's 2. Okay, sorry.
Let's see here. What the fuck?
Give me your... Everything.
So Gregor got a 12. lot of 8s here.
How dare you?
Ugh, not better. Motherfucker. Okay, so... That works. So, this door opens up. Now, Keith, you were adjusting the pressure to increase the pressure. That was your action. You can do something else, but you will be at a -1.
It was actually Beth that did that. But yeah.
Oh, okay. So Beth, that will be the case for you. Keith, what are you doing?
I've got my laser rifle out, so I'm gonna just aim at this guy and unload, I guess.
Okay, go for it.
Fuck 'em up.
Well, so I got 12, so I'm gonna hit, I guess.
Yes, that is a +4 to damage.
+4. Okay. Ooh. 32.
Fuck
Holy
you.
crap!
Oh shit.
Yeah.
2 6s, 2 5s, yeah.
Yeah.
32. God damn. Okay. So he's gonna take 20. God damn. Take 20?
Take 20?
Yes, he
No.
can.
Damn.
I imagine he's not going to be happy about it.
No, he is not. Yeah, he is pretty grievously wounded. I am going to say... Roll a d6, Keith.
Okay. 6.
Okay. So, roll 2d.
He's dead.
10.
So you open fire and your laser burns right through the polycarapace of this guy's right leg. And I mean, there's the acrid smoke of, burning ferrofibrous material from the armor, and it goes through and just burns right through his leg. He will survive, but he is pretty badly wounded, and he drops to one knee. In fact, I'm going to give him a marker to show that he is down. Gregor, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move to here and shoot him with a shotgun.
Okay, go for it. Jesus.
Wow.
So that is a +6 to damage. That is a critical hit. Okay.
His armor's going to take some of that.
Yeah, he's going to take 11. It doesn't matter. Even with it being a critical, it's worse than that. Gregor opens up with his shotgun and blows a hole right through this guy's chest, and he goes, flinging back, John Woo style into the common area table and is splayed out, just dead.
It's over to him.
You can of course move if you'd like. If you wanted to move further in, each square is 1.5 meters.
I'm going to move back so somebody else can move in.
Okay.
You didn't really take advantage of anything.
Keith, you can also move if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I aimed, so I can't.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay. Never mind then.
Ting, what are you doing?
I'm going to tell my.
Oh, your bot, right.
Yeah.
You need a bot. Let's see. I thought I had one for the gun bot. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure I did have. Hold on, let me look and see what that should be named. Do you remember what page of the
133. 132.
132?
Yeah. What is the medium version? Little flying gun.
Flying gun, that was the name.
Yeah. It has such a cute name. You wanted to get it, like Pokemon.
Right. Now I'm starting to wonder if it's fucking with me. Because I remember making a thing for this. Maybe not, though. We can use the Sindalian Deathbot. How about that? I know I got one of those. Got a couple of...
Maybe a little smaller.
But this, yeah, we actually have a couple of those too, but they're. I mean, I think they got to watch our fucking ship. I don't want people going on our ship, and we've got a better ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you? Oh, let me give you control of it. There you go. You have control of your flying gunbot. Where do you want him to go?
Well, he's got 12 meters. I mean, he can fucking move. So I just kind of want to come in, kind of come in right here and this guy, I want to take a shot and then I'll just want to fly back.
Okay. Go ahead and take a shot.
So I'm going to take a shot and so it's auto 3. Does that mean I get +3?
If you use it on burst setting, it would add +3 to the damage.
Okay, well, let's do that. And I have gun combat energy 2. So that's what I'm using. Oh, look at that. 12.
That's a hit.
All right.
So +4 to damage. So there's +7 right off the top. And this does 5d +3.
So +10.
Yep, 5d +10. That's not going to be good for him.
28.
Okay.
And then my bot will just kind of return to right around the thing. Kind of zip in, shoot a motherfucker, and zip out,
Okay, so the bot goes in, and this guy didn't even have his helmet on. He was eating something that resembles like a fucking Hot Pocket. And this bot comes floating in, he goes, rip, and, Gunbot goes, brr, and this guy takes a whole bunch of laser fire. He's still standing, though. He's kind of like, hey, man, I was just eating my Hot Pocket. What the fuck? So, Ting, that was your bot. What do you want to do?
I just want to step up, kind of right in here. I'm gonna move. I can move 2 of these squares, I can come in that far, can I?
So you can move 6 meters per turn, I believe.
Let's
Let's see here. So yeah, you can move 4 of those squares.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to move right here then, and I am going to throw a... I'm going to throw a smoke grenade, and I'm going to say to everybody, turn on your infrared.
Okay.
And then I'm going to step back.
Okay. Let me look at grenades, because I forget there's a... Smoke grenades are pretty specific.
That's correct. I just read this shit.
So, creates thick cloud that disrupts vision. They impose -2 to all attacks on targets within the cloud. IR vision completely bypasses this cloud of smoke. Smoke clouds dissipate after 1d times 3 rounds, although heavy winds and rain can drastically reduce this time.
Yeah,
so...
and I'm just, like, right here at the end of the thing, I'm dropping the smoke grenade.
So first of all, make a athletics dex check. If you don't have athletics dex, it would just be a plain dex check.
8.
Okay, so it lands. You're throwing it right into the common area?
I'm right here at the door.
Okay.
Just right there in that little space. I'm popping it and dropping it right there, and kind of stepping back out of the way so my compadres can storm. But and I'll just I'll tell everybody, turn on your infrared shit. You'll be okay.
2, 3, 4.
Everybody should have that capability, I think.
Yeah, this entire area is now going to be filling with smoke. Yeah, everybody can flip to... your guys are in battle dress. You can flip to IR, no problem. All right, so this entire area fills with smoke. Captain Beth, what are you doing?
I used up my action, but how much movement?
Well, I mean, you can move, and if you want to do another action, you would just be at -1.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go here, and I'll try and finish off the Hot Pocket.
Okay.
He cannot finish the Hot Pocket. This is mission critical.
That's bad for you.
Okay, so that makes 9 altogether.
That is a hit with a +1. What are you shooting?
A heavy Sindalian laser pistol.
So that, though...
Does it not work in the smoke? Something? No,
I would think that you're probably close enough range, but I'm going to say that it's going to take -2 to damage.
Okay, that's fine.
So -1 to damage after your +1 from your hit.
Okay, so then that would be 12.
So
not a good deal.
Yeah, you hit him, but the laser doesn't burn through his armor.
Okay, fair enough.
Captain Handow. The engines come alive, the maneuver drive activates, and Handow is trying to yank the ship away from your airlock.
That's what I was afraid of.
But yeah. He's a little late now.
The astrogator turns the pulse laser turret and fires on the Anubis at point blank range. it's better than that.
He didn't have power to his systems.
Yeah, he does. So that is a 13.
Picked up the engines, so everything's on now.
Right.
Plus 5. Where the fuck is my damage? There. 2d plus 1. Plus 5. That was a terrible roll. So, Anubis... hold on a second here. Okay, what is your armor?
On the Anubis?
Yeah, so armor 4
8.
for bonded super dense. So you are going to take 5 points of damage directly to the hull.
Okay.
As this pulse laser opens up. So he just turns and at point blank range just goes bop, 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 and peppers the area around the airlock with pulse laser fire.
We can hear that. Okay.
The steward. I don't know if they trust him with anything decent for a weapon. He probably has something useless.
Bread knife.
Yeah, we'll just give the steward a fragmentation grenade. You know, that'll help him out.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can scald us.
Yes. He draws and fires his snub pistol on Beth.
Does he have IR or is the smoke fuck him up too?
It's gonna fuck him up because they are not using powered armor, and he isn't that good at what he does.
And he takes a -2 to do smoke.
Yeah, I already calculated that.
Okay, I should shut up.
So he fires his snub pistol and misses. It hits the corner of the airlock from the snub pistol, but that is about the extent of that. The engineer, on the other hand...
Isn't he back here?
This is the engineer. He has a TL9 laser pistol, and he's going to shoot at Beth. And misses. The smoke disperses the laser, and so Beth, you're sitting there and you kind of get a Pink Floyd laser light show around you, but the laser doesn't get through the smoke.
Ooh.
Marines. Marine? That is a Marine. They all have tech level 11 laser carbine.
Are they in 7?
He is going to shoot Beth.
Just because I'm the one that's like visible, they're all gonna shoot at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they take, yeah. No, he did. Does he shoot his friend in the smoke?
No, the smoke just completely dissipates his laser. Another Marine. This Marine is moving up and is going to fire on Beth. There we go.
Finally.
+4 to damage. So 40 plus 7. $22 points.
So close. But I'm fine.
So his laser hits, scorches your armor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy can't get there yet. And that is all the Marines. We are back to Keith Clark. What are you doing?
So, I have a question. I want to know if this door is open or not.
The door to the bridge is not open.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step over to that door with my back to the door and just shoot this guy right here, point blank range.
Okay. Go for
Try
it.
to take him out so that I can fiddle with that door next turn. Hmm. 16.
Yes, and that's going to be a critical hit. Go ahead and roll your damage first.
Okay. It's what, +8?
Let's see here. So point blank, it was an easy, so 4. You got a 16?
Yeah.
Yes, so it's going to be +8 to damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Wait. I'm sorry, it's a +12 to damage.
+12. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's exploded. I'm sure. Okay.
I think somebody's dead.
More than likely, yeah.
Okay.
And it's a critical hit.
15. So it's 38.
Jesus. Okay.
I think that might be the most anyone's ever.
That's pretty close to the most I've ever done, I think.
Whenever I land with something big, my damage rolls have like 3 ones in it. Like this without,
Oof. Yeah. So this guy goes down, and you roll a d6.
Okay. 3.
So you hit him straight in the torso, and you can roll 2d.
10.
So he will survive his injuries, even if he doesn't receive medical assistance. But if he does, if he does get full, medical assistance, he can make a recovery. But he is unconscious. He is very badly burned. Yeah, your laser just cut right through his torso. So he is. There is a wonderful smell that is now mixing with the smoke grenade.
Nice.
Give me 1 second.
You gotta get on the bridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
You know, I could hit it with a fucking ion missile.
You want to run up to our bridge?
Yeah, if I all I need is a computer.
You only got missiles, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got ion missiles kind of loaded. I could hit him with like 2 ion missiles out of kill any power this ship has at all.
Will that fuck up our power armor situation?
It might be really weird.
We're shielded.
Yeah, we're shielded.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we did pay out the gas.
Yeah, we paid a lot of money to protect ourselves from that.
Okay.
All right, Gregor, what are you doing this time?
I move to here.
Yep.
And I fire.
Who are you shooting?
That guy right there.
The steward?
Yes.
That is a hit with a +2 to damage. Poor steward. Well, that's not awful.
I must have shot bird. I must have had a bird shot in there.
Yes, yes. So you hit him with the bird shot from your shotgun, and you can see that it did get through his armor in places, but he is really not that badly wounded. And he,
You got 5 hit points.
he's the steward. He's like, "Hey, man, that's not cool."
Did I knock the pistol out of his hand?
No. In fact, I mean, when I say he's not that badly wounded, I mean he's really not that badly wounded. You guys have hurt yourselves worse when you stubbed your toe. Light polycarapace is some good shit. Ting, what are you doing?
Charges a computer terminal, and I'm gonna fire 2 ion missiles into the fucking dude.
Oh shit. Okay.
At that range, is kind of instantaneous.
Well, it would be an immediate attack, but I don't know. Can you? I don't think that you can fire missiles at point blank range.
Oh shit! Real?
It won't do damage, man. It's an ion missile. It don't blow up. It just goes and whips them, and then fucking they lose a lot of power.
That's not the point. A missile has to be launched, and then their reaction drive has to ignite, and you're literally in contact with it. I don't know. Let's see here.
I mean,
where is our turret with respect to their ship?
So
We've only got missiles, right?
no, we've got.
well, I mean, you don't have to point it directly at them. You can fire the missile, and it can come around and hit them. So
Right,
yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
yeah, go ahead and make your gunner turret plus dex check, and you get a +2 for fire control.
How about a 14?
Okay. So yes, that is an immediate hit. And
2
you
missiles.
launched 2 of them?
That's right.
Yeah, he wouldn't have any time to try and do point defense. Where's my missile?
That's 40 and a 70. So he loses 110 power, which is more than his power plant puts out at 75. So everything goes blank.
Yes, it does.
And
so,
all our battle dresses are shielded. So
yeah, so you guys hear a very loud explosion, and the entire ship kind of rocks, and you can see that little electrical arcs are going all over every surface on the inside of this ship, and the lights go out, everything goes dark.
they'll quit
We're on
damaging
IR,
our
so we
ship.
can still see.
Yeah. They're just. I know those were expensive, but the damage to our ship, even at 4 or 5 points a whop, adds up.
Yeah, it was gonna suck.
What are you having your flying gun do?
I'm telling my fucking flying gun to go exterminate all the enemy, and it's just gonna come up, and the first one it sees, it's gonna lay into it. So it'll come up right here and fly up next to the ceiling, and I don't know. Is this door open down here?
Yes. That
it's
iris valve is open.
It's got to protect Captain Beth.
Okay.
It's gonna kind of come up here, like right there, and it's gonna shoot this first guy.
Okay, go for it.
With the auto 3, so that's 11. So.
And you're doing burst.
Yeah. So. That's
yeah,
3
that's
from the burst.
+3, and so that is a +6 total to damage.
So he'll take 24.
He will actually take 12. And he can't take 12. So this guy, your flying gun, rips into him and smokes him completely. He crumples to the floor. Cat and Beth, what are you doing?
Saying you're outgunned. Surrender if you want to live. For the remaining non-Marines.
Those two are Marines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
these two down here are Marine.
yeah,
This is
but
Steward. The Steward immediately drops his snub pistol and holds his arms up and surrenders. He's like, "Fuck this! I quit." Give him the blue dot of peace.
he can hide in the toilet or whatever that is.
That's I believe that's the auto chef.
Oh, okay.
Kitchen.
You can't hide in there.
But oddly enough, it does look an awful lot like the toilet.
Yeah.
He can hide in the auto chef. What a good idea.
I'll climb into the microwave. Nobody will see me. So yeah, he surrenders. You can go ahead and make a persuade. It's going to be a difficult persuasion plus social check.
Okay, I'll see. Oh no, I did not make it. 7. Gosh.
Yeah, you needed 10 plus.
I'm sorry, everybody. That was stupid. I should have been more bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you here again, you used a skill, so if you want to shoot, you could. You be at -1.
Okay, fuck it. I'll shoot him. -1.
Meow.
Wow. Not good. 4 even.
Okay, so you cut
Just getting
loose.
those awful rolls out of the way.
Yeah, you cut loose that Sindalian pistol, and it goes. The smoke just dissipates the laser, and you put on a really cool show, but that's about it. Captain Handow. He is locked in the bridge. Trying to decide what Captain Handow would do.
Piss his pants. He doesn't have any power.
Yeah, he doesn't have any power left.
Can he even open his door?
He could, but I mean, it's locked. It was locked at that time, at the time that the power went out, so now it's really locked. I don't even think he could open it with manual. Where is my?
He goes and hides in his in number 3.
Yes, that is what he's going to do. He is going to go into his office and barricade himself inside the office. The astrogator is going to take cover and then yeah, he's going to take cover and aim at and ready in action for the door. Steward has surrendered. The engineer is dead. The Marines.
They're going to fire at the drone.
Yeah, he's going to shoot at the drone and then move.
I'd imagine that big boy bag drone is going to scare him a bit.
He hits the drone with a +5.
Did he take a -2 because the drone and -2
that's true.
because the smoke?
That's true. So he hits with a +3 to damage, so a total of that would be a total of 40 plus 6. And -2 to that, so the flying gun takes 19.
That's the end of the flying gun.
Bye, flying gun.
Yeah.
It's been real.
So he does that and moves slightly up, so this guy can come up and fire on Beth.
Bring it.
Oh, and he just misses. His laser goes and hits the ceiling very weakly through the smoke. Keith, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to open this door using a mechanic kind of skill, I guess.
Yes. Go ahead and make a mechanic plus strength check, because you're trying to, you got to disengage the locks first.
Okay. 14.
Ooh, holy shit! Yeah. Okay. So Keith is prying the lock pistons out of the way to unlock this, and is being quite successful in doing so. On your next turn, you can use a mechanic plus strength check to manually open the iris valve. And basically, you're going to use the emergency crank to open this valve.
Nice.
Gregor, what would you like to do?
I'm moving to here. Now I'm shooting at this guy right here, and I'm close.
Yes, you are. So it is going to be a routine 6+ check. That's a hit. I mean, it wasn't pretty, but it's a hit.
Two for +2 for damage.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Well, he does take some damage.
Not my best roll. Take 5 points of damage.
So yes, you fire your shotgun, and you see the chest plate of his polycarapace kind of dent in and crack. He took a pretty good blast to the chest. Did you want to move anywhere else or stay where you're at?
I'm going to stay where I'm at and give them a target.
Okay. Yeah, they don't seem to be doing very well with the smoke. Ting, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna. They don't have any power to shit. No, I mean, it's not like.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely black.
Yeah.
How long does that last? Let's see. It says
they need to do stuff, don't they? Let's see. The
it
iron
says
trait.
They're engineers.
Yeah, they
don't have an engineer anymore.
Reduces the power of opposing ships by 2d times 5 times the effect of the attack. The effect is also used to determine how many rounds the power is reduction lasts. So, shit. That's like, what, 15 rounds?
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be down for quite a while.
Yeah, we fucked all their power systems up.
So what does Ting want to do?
I guess I'm going to continue on. I'm going to take the gloves off my battle dress.
Okay.
As I move right into here.
You're
going
to
to start
Wolverine?
coming in. Yeah, well, if I got to fight, I got to fight. And I'm getting ready to open up this door for Keith if he has problems.
The cowardly steward does lock himself in the auto kitchen and shuts the door.
Yell out, "You better make something in there, motherfucker!"
Want some coffee? Bring me coffee.
Captain Beth, what do you want to do?
There's no way to assist with opening the door, is there?
No, I mean the interior of a ship is pretty tight quarters.
Okay. Looks like we're taking shots at Marines then. That's an 8.
That is a hit.
That includes you're close.
Yes, that's a +2 to damage.
Okay. $14.
So he will take 2 points.
Something.
You ought to be close to not having any endurance.
Yeah, he's going to be out of endurance pretty soon. Did you want to move at all?
Yeah, I'll probably move out of the way a little bit so that things can go crazy.
Okay. Captain Handow is holding down his office. Astrogator is waiting. Steward is
Hiding.
non-communicado. And the Marines
shoot at Gregor.
Probably.
Maybe
That's the
10.
difference.
Well, my armor's +25, so.
Yeah, he's going to shoot point blank with his carbine. Both of them are on Gregor. Jesus Christ. Point blank range and he can't even do that. The other guy. That's better. That is a +6. So that's going to be a crit. Oof. 29 points.
I have 25 armor.
So you're going to take 4 points to endurance.
Yeah.
And
that gives me 3.
That's enough, don't worry.
he hit you in your torso.
Man, that's where all your organs are.
Oh, so you only took 4 points of endurance, but this is bad enough. You will die unless you are given prompt medical assistance, and you will suffer permanent effects if you survive at all. You will lose...
Oh my god, really?
2 points from strength. Oof. 6 points from dex. Oh, wait, lose 1d from any... Oh, so 2 points from strength will be lost.
Don't worry, we'll replace stuff.
And 1 point from each of your other... intelligence... education, intelligence, and... yeah, education, intelligence, and social, because you're now kind of ugly.
Didn't they have to hit you in the head to get rid of your education?
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Just, I agree. Take 1 point from social.
Gee, that makes me a 4.
Your gaping chest wound.
Yes. You know, like kind of like Quasi. Yesterday, I went to the doctor, and I finally found a doctor that figured out what the fuck is wrong with me, and they gave me a cortisone shot to my knee. But I was telling her, I'm like, yeah, you know, the problem with the bad knee is that you start to limp, right, when it starts to act up, and then that makes your lower back start to hurt. So then you're sitting there at your computer, and because you have to sit a certain way so your lower back doesn't hurt, then your the shoulder from the pulled rotator cuff that I have from like 20 years ago starts to act up, and you start, you know, like you're all twisted and fucked up. And I told her, I'm like, I felt like, you know, Yennefer from The Witcher before she used the sorcery to make herself all hot. You know, where she's all just twisted and mangled looking. Yeah, I was like, it's been a really bad month.
Igor, you're Igor from Young Frankenstein.
Yes, yes. Except I didn't have the Marty Feldman eyes. But yeah. Keith, what are you doing? Oh, you can make if you want to try and pry that door open, you can make a mechanic plus strength check.
That's what I'm going to do. Let's see, that's 10.
Okay, so you start cranking open this door, and the astrogator uses his held action.
Yeah. I was expecting it.
It's only natural.
Man, he better be good at this. Man, he isn't that good. But here we go. Yes!
He hits.
He does hit.
I'm gonna be patching up all of these fuckers.
Yeah.
That's why I got out ahead of it.
This astrogator has a boarding gun, and he sees that door open, and he goes shunk and shoots the underslung barrel dart. And it hits Keith right in the chest and explodes. Blast 2. So Ting is going to take 12 points of damage, which won't get through his armor. Keith, you take 24.
I got 26 on my battle
Oh,
dress.
shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so there is a big-ass black mark on your armor, and it kind of pushes you back a couple steps.
Got the buff out.
I'll deal with that next trip.
Break out the Shinola, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Turtle wax. Gregor. So, Keith, if you want to, you got the door open. You can move into the room if you'd like.
Like Terminator. After you blast and just keep going. You want to?
He's got an RPG-14, and he shoots through the hall.
You just shoot through the front of the bridge.
You're gonna move in.
Yeah, I'll go in. Yeah, might as well. I don't
So
see
you
any
can
reason.
move 4 hexes or 4 squares in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Sure, I'll go right here. Sure, right here.
There you go.
Okay. Gregor, what are you doing?
I'm firing.
All right.
At the guy I already wounded.
That is a hit with, let's see, +4 to damage. Okay, so
What, one more point?
no, he staggered from that. He's hurting now. He's still standing.
And I move to here.
Okay. Ting, what are you doing?
Both these,
You go
yeah.
Wolvie on him?
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my. I'm gonna kind of go right up here on the first dude with the dude that looks the most healthy. Activate my shriek box.
Okay.
Anyone without hearing protection within 5 meters of me takes -2 for whatever the fuck they want to do. And then I'm gonna fucking try to knock the shit out of this dude.
Okay, go ahead and make a melee. I guess that would be melee blade.
Yeah.
Plus, your choice,
Dex.
either dex or strength.
Dex. Going for that's 13.
Oh yes, that is a +5 to your damage.
Okay, and then my damage. God, I had this all looked at and in the thing, and then I fucking switched my pages.
Oh yeah, you're preaching to the choir. I do that all the time.
Here we go. 4D. So and then.
So 40. You've got a +5 to your damage.
So 40 plus 5, AP 20.
Plus your strength modifier. Assuming you have one.
Bump 'em up.
Yeah. Well, okay, we'll add another.
He's in battle armor. He should have.
We'll add another 2.
Yeah. So don't forget your battle dress adds +4 to your strength.
Yeah, I'm at 12 strength right now, which is 2. So that's another +2. So he'll
20.
do. Yeah, AP 20.
Okay. So he will take all 20.
Yeah.
And he is like, you go up and you rip through his polycarapace armor, and there is a copious amount of blood coming out. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Three.
That is torso. Roll 2d. Yeah, he is going to die unless given prompt medical assistance. He is very, very, very badly fucked up.
Look at the other dude. I'm going to tell him to give me back my jacket.
Give you back your jacket.
Yeah, give me back my jacket. Give me my jacket. I want my jacket.
Roll a persuasion plus social check, and you get a +1 to that.
All right. 1, 2, social. Did I get another +2 to that? You said?
Yes.
Yeah, 16.
So
I'll want my motherfucking jacket.
both of these guys drop their weapons and surrender after seeing that. So now that is all of the Marines. All right, we will pick this up next week with Beth's turn on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, and we'll figure out what you're going to do with Captain Handow.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah, have a barbecue.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys.
Night.
Night.